Let me remind you why no politician can ever fix me, and why you need to know this. Hey, it's me again. Money. Let's do a quick recap. Remember chapter 1? I wasn't born to be fair or stable. From day one, I was tilted, built on debt, power, loneliness, inequality. I slapped price tags on love, friendship, even family. I broke communities apart. That's who I am. So, who can actually fix me? Politicians? Ha! Nice try. Who really runs money? Politicians versus the central banks. Most people think governments just print me, and that it helps, but that's not how it really works. Printing is just a quick trick to look good, to win votes. Politicians hand me out like Santa at Christmas. Free gifts for everyone. Feels sweet at first, but soon the pain shows up. Heavy debt. Here's the twist. The people who really control me aren't politicians. It's central banks. Different names, but the same system. In the US, it's the Federal Reserve, usually just called the Fed. In Europe, the European Central Bank, or the ECB. In Canada, the Bank of Canada, often shortened to the BOC. Different labels, but all play the same role. Setting interest rates, printing money, and keeping me and the economy alive. But not all central banks are equal, and the US Fed has the biggest impact. Because the dollar rules global trade, every move the Fed makes shakes the world, and many people still get this wrong. Now, when you hear the Fed, you might think it's the government or even Congress, but it's not. The Fed is America's central bank. Yes, it was created by law, but it makes its own decisions, separate from politicians. And here's the key. The Fed almost never bows to political pressure. That's why it's hated. It has real power. Raise rates, people scream, "My mortgage is killing me." Cut rates, people scream, "Houses are too expensive." No matter what, somebody is always angry at the Fed. So the fights never stop. Politicians chasing votes versus central bankers trying to keep me alive. Over and over, the same battle returns. History lessons. Politicians versus central banks. Let's look at a few moments in history. Richard Nixon, 1971. Nixon wanted re-election. He told his team, "We'll take inflation if necessary, but we can't take unemployment." Translation, make the economy look good now, no matter the cost. The head of the central bank, Arthur Burns, obeyed. He printed money and kept rates low to please Nixon. The economy looked fine for a moment. Then prices exploded. That was stagflation. Barack Obama, 2009. The world was still suffering from the Lehman shock. Obama said, "We have to act boldly and swiftly to revive the economy." Translation, spend big, move fast. Obama pushed the Fed, but the Fed moved on its own. Obama wanted more. Fed chair Ben Bernanke answered, "We will use our tools in our own way." The Fed cut rates to zero and printed trillions. The economy was kept alive, but left a mountain of debt. Donald Trump, 2019, and again in 2025. 2019, he tweeted, "The Fed doesn't have a clue." 2020, during COVID. More easing, more cutting. Translation, print money, keep me popular. The Fed resisted.
No.
Yes, trillions came out, but on the Fed's terms, not Trump's. And in 2025, July, he told Powell in public, cut rates by 3 points. September, on Truth Social, do a big cut now. He even tried to fire Fed Governor Lisa Cook, blocked by court.
No.
Still pressuring, still failing. He planted the seeds of inflation. Joe Biden, 2022. Trump planted the seeds of inflation. Biden got stuck with the harvest. When prices shot up, Biden admitted, the Federal Reserve has the primary responsibility to control inflation. Translation, not my job. So the Fed kept raising rates. Mortgages went up. Markets shook. And Biden, he just watched. See the pattern? Politicians can scream all they want, but they don't actually run me. In the end, it's the Fed, the central bank, that holds the power. They keep trying to fix me and breaking something else every time. And in Canada, the Prime Minister technically has a big red button to order the Bank of Canada, but no one dares to push it, because press it and the country blows up. investor has ever touched it. And in Europe, they went further. The ECB's independence is written into EU law. No button, no access, nothing. And in Japan, the government may give opinions, but it cannot give orders. The Bank of Japan makes its own independent decisions at the policy meeting. See? In democracies, that's proof enough. No politician anywhere can truly control me. The DNA of money. Here's the punchline. Why can't politicians or central banks ever fix me? Because 5,000 years ago, I was born as debt. And I still am. Stop borrowing, and I shrink. Borrow too much, and I explode into inflation. And central banks? Always chasing the perfect size. But catching it is more like a miracle. Ancient central bankers. They were just priests and kings trying to fix me. They cancelled debts, set prices by law, or minted new coins. Quick fixes that never solved the real problem. Think of me like a bike. Stop pedaling, I fall. Pedal too hard, I crash. I was never built to be stable, and never meant to make you happy, only to keep you chasing me. How you can defend yourself? Don't get me wrong, you are not powerless. You can't fix me, but you can stop me from eating your life. Today, I'll keep it simple. The details, next video. First, cut your fixed costs. Too many subscriptions, expensive phone bills. Studies show low-income families suffer the most from heavy fixed costs, and yet, many just leave them unchecked. Second, kill high-interest debt. Credit card rates are often 20% or more, paying only the minimum. Your balance barely moves. Small purchases grow into big chains. Third, spend on what lasts. Skills, education, networks. These are assets I can't take from you. Fourth, start investing. Scared of risk? Fine. Start safe. Something guaranteed, like a GIC. It won't beat inflation, but it's better than nothing. Finally, learn the rules. Rates, inflation, taxes. I'm not here to sell you anything, but if you ignore me, you lose. And me, I win. Every time. The future. Global money games. Here's the final twist. I'm not just tilted. I'm trapped in global power games. I'm beyond repair. The smartest players already moved on. PayPal Mafia, Peter Thiel, cooking up a new deal. Basic income, psychedelics, metaverse. A paycheck so you don't revolt. Drugs to numb the pain. Virtual worlds to keep you smiling. Not sci-fi, it's happening. By 2030, full rollout. So, dystopia or utopia? You decide, but that's the next video. I always win. But if you don't want to lose, hit that subscribe button.
Thanks for watching Soralexia, where nonsense meets meaning.